السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معاكم ادمن جيم ايجيبت كابتن هاني. النهاردة عندنا حاجة حصرية للوطن العربي كله بنفتخر بيها. معانا الكينج، معانا الأسطورة، معانا الراجل اللي حقق الأرقام القياسية بمعنى الكلمة، الراجل اللي عرفنا وكلنا كبرنا عليه يعني ايه كلمة بودي بيلدينج، يعني ايه ان انت تبقى مثابر ومستمر في اللي انت بتعمله عشان توصل لهدف في الاخر. معانا الكينج روني كولمان النهارده. How are you, man?
Oh, good.
Ronnie, we are like appreciating first that you are sitting with us. Thank you so much that you give us this chance, and we would like to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Very small.
Okay.
If I want anyone watching right now, if anyone want to be the king like you, what he have to do?
Mostly it's about working hard, being blessed, having the right genetics, and just going in there and having a true dire love for doing what you're doing. So it's a combination of a whole lot of things that really have to come together, and for the most part it really just has to be meant to be.
Yeah. So if you see one of the guys right now, the real advice for him to be number one, it's to continue after the dream, run after the dream.
Well, first of all, like I was saying, you got to have a whole combination of things. I guess the first thing you got to have is genetics, and then you got to have a true love. The motivation comes from having the true love and having a passion for doing what you're doing. If you don't have that true love and that passion, and when I say passion, I'm saying heart that it takes to do whatever it takes to be number one, and a lot of that goes back to doing things that you really don't want to do, so you have to make a whole lot of sacrifices. And that comes from having the passion. So it's just a combination of having a lot of things brought together and it being meant to be. So if you don't have that passion, it's not gonna happen.
So what was the biggest motivation to keep you going and doing what you do?
Oh, with me, I was kind of like born to do what I do. I started when I was about 12, 13 years old. Passion has always been with me, always been in my heart, and I've always had a dire love, and I've always been willing to do whatever it takes to be number one. And then, like I said, you just have to have a whole lot of heart, and you have to be willing to make a whole lot of sacrifices. And with me, I've always had that burning desire to be number one, and I've always been willing to do whatever it takes to be number one. And it takes a whole lot of, like I said, it takes a whole lot of heart, it takes a whole lot of hard work, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a whole lot of sacrifice. And you have to be highly, highly motivated to do what I do, and you have to be highly, highly motivated to be on top.
So you're right now watching Mr. Olympia, and you see all the guys. Do you see any Ronnie Colemans on them?
I think everybody has their own era of being who they're going to be, so it's kind of hard for somebody to be, just like Arnold's area, it's kind of hard for somebody to be him, and then if they had Lee, it's kind of hard for somebody to be me, Lee, and then it's going to be hard for somebody to be me, because every era is different and every body is different, so it's, I don't think. I think you'll probably see another reinvention of another me, another Lee, another Arnold. So no, I don't really see another me. But not saying that there's not going to be somebody probably greater or better.
Yeah. So what do you think about Big Ramy?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, but you can have all the tools in the world, but like I said, it's gotta come together in the end with a whole combination of things, and it all goes back to what I was saying earlier. The passion, desire, the heart, the motivation, willing to make those sacrifices, and, the determination, and faith also plays a big part in it too.
Well, thank you so much for that. We like very happy to sit next to you. We are Gym Egypt, the biggest Facebook page for the sport in Middle East, and we are following all the athletes in every sport, and we're trying to support as much as we can, because sometimes the TV and the media, they just forget about bodybuilding. So we say that we will gonna be after bodybuilding whenever, wherever, anything we have to shoot. And it's so nice to sit with the king of bodybuilding and have some words from him.
Oh, my pleasure. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Can you give us the last thing?
Gym Egypt, yeah, buddy.
Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you.